Hold on.
Hey, Ak.
My boy Adin. Wait,
What's up, bro?
Okay, yeah. I'm over here on some boomer shit, man. All right, cool. What's good?
What's up, bro? What's up? Hey,
Chilling.
I like the interview, bro. It was very raw.
It was, right?
But Ye got to get some help, bro. Like, I love Ye. You know, as someone who loves Ye, you got to get some help,
Why?
bro.
Well, all right, break it down. Explain.
Ak, he's obviously not well, right? He's obviously going out completely out of his way. He's not doing so well.
Wait.
He needs to get.
Wait,
and I'm not even talking about putting him on medication. Please don't do that.
No, hold
Put
on.
him so
You
isolated.
gotta explain what you mean he's not well.
I mean, Ak, he's tweeting "fuck Virgil," free Diddy. He's tweeting crazy things out about crazy people. Fuck even talk about my second.
Okay.
He's still going crazy, right? He needs to just.
I feel like he's trying to give some context to certain stuff. Now, by the way, you don't have to. I don't agree with certain things, but I feel like again, if it was just random, sporadic, no reason to shit, he's trying to give his own reasons, even if it's it's not founded in any type of thing that you could add substance to. Be like, well, I don't get it, but in his frame of mind and POV, he's making it make sense to how he feels. Does that mean maybe because you don't agree with this POV that he's losing it? Because if you agreed with it, you would be like, yo, he's making sense and yo, he's spitting facts, right?
I just think he's not in his space. Like, look, he has a song named Violent Crimes. He has an album called Jesus is King. He spoke about a lot of truth. And honestly, Don was amazing as well. I'll even say Vultures. One is great. But he's contradicting a lot of the things he spoke about and rapped about. And I think he's hurting himself. And obviously I care about, I think he's a great musician. He's one of the best. But to have him obviously accessible and doing what he's doing, it just sucks to see is all, you know? I obviously pray for him and I pray for his family. And he just deserves to be happy. He deserves to be, doing the right shit. That's all.
What would you consider the right shit?
Not what he's doing, right? Not retweeting porn because he's rapped about, stuff like that, like violent crimes. Obviously, he doesn't. That's not violent crimes, right? That I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. So
he's just down this path, bro. I think he needs to get his head out of the gutter a little bit here.
So
you guys you could say I'm an L. You could say I'm a Jewish agent. Fuck. Like I said, fuck talking about my people for now.
No, you must be talking in the chat. I would never say that. What I would say,
talking about Diddy and talking about Virgil and things like that. Virgil's passed away, bro, and everyone knows that Virgil, what he's done for a lot of people is amazing. He's created Off-White. He's done so many amazing things. It's just like, I don't know. It just sucks to see. It's sad to see, is all. So I don't know. It's just painful to watch.
What I've realized about Ye, by the way, do I think there's trauma? Absolutely. I think a lot of his points and the things he now goes on is because of trauma, right? Losing his mom, watching an entire industry pretty much.
Sorry to cut you. Do you understand that everything he's doing now, it's impacting his children's lives? It's not just him anymore. He's a father, right? And again, like, that's the issue. Like, now, like, there's shit that can be used against him that's gonna hurt his family. Like, that's the issue. People need to he needs somebody around him to shake him and be like, hey, fuck putting you in a spot, fuck checking you into a mental institution. Let's isolate you from all this shit and let's help you. Let's get you naturally like going again. Let's get you like in a better headspace. Like, there's nobody around that I feel like that's doing that. And I could be wrong, but he needs
Aiden,
that.
Here's the thing though. In his POV, everything he's saying is going off of his own experience. It's one thing, like, again, we have this idea of what normal is, right? Like, for example, I avoid certain subjects. I don't want to speak on certain things, whether it's lack of knowledge or just because I know, hey, once you go down that realm, it's just not going to be good for you and anyone around you. For him, he has really personal, like, vendetta that he's kind of almost... He has axes that he's grinding. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, what I agree with you is that it's affecting. There is things that he's doing that's affecting his kids, but I can't say like he's not sticking to his convictions based on how he feels. He really feels like, for example, I don't agree with the Virgil thing. My thing is, if someone's dead, the issue is dead, right? However, for him, he feels like Virgil is someone who benefited from being one of his, people that came up underneath him, that essentially people looked at as that's the guy who is the anointed one because he would follow the program, and he felt betrayed. He feels hurt about that still. Again, if I have an issue, and I have issues with people, if they died, I wouldn't still say fuck them, right? Especially, like, it's nothing that deep. He's definitely a different person, but I do think just to chalk him up as completely like just a loony because he doesn't agree with some of, I would say, what 90% of people would agree is normal. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, my thing is, I think you agree on what you agree on, and I think that obviously that guy, sorry, not that guy, fuck that, Ye is one of the greatest ever. It just sucks that he's kind of ruining his, he's ruining himself. It sucks. It's not polite. Sorry, not polite. It's not nice to see. And again, obviously I'm Jewish, so people could look at this and be like, oh. Bro, listen, bro. Let me explain something to you right now.
What's the most offensive thing you think he's done or he said? Because I've looked at, like, even when I see the chain, the outfit, when I interviewed him, he said a few things. He said, listen, people make money off our pain, but we can't ever encroach on their pain. And he also, when feeling used, he says, I'm going to put myself in a space. Like, he's named all these people he's helped. John Legend, Ty Dolla $ign. He's helped all these guys make millions of dollars for generations to come. And he said at the convenient moment when they could have been like, hey, I don't agree with him. And let's not get to the Jewish stuff. I don't agree with him because he supports Trump. He's wearing a red hat. They all basically said, fuck this guy. And he feels betrayed a bit. So now when he's being a little extreme, obviously that's not what I would do. But he feels like, I'm going to put myself in a space where if you're going to ever benefit from me, you can't just conveniently just fuck me over. And again, not the way I would handle it necessarily, but do I understand that POV once it's explained? I kind of do. I could understand it even if I wouldn't do it. Thoughts?
I mean, I understand why he's doing it too, but I still don't think it's the right thing to do. I mean, I completely get it as well. I completely get it. His whole life, Jewish people were I get it. He has Jewish accountants, Jewish lawyers, Jewish doctors, Jewish everything. And they all fucked him over. So his thing is like, okay, now this is why I'm doing this, and this is because of this. But what you don't understand is it's not just affecting him. He has a very, 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 very high influence act. What he says, it carries weight, right? Obviously, the way the internet is now, everything is kind of like, oh, you're on X.com. This is what can be said here. This is what can't be said here. I believe in freedom of speech. I'm very heavy on that. You know this. I just don't believe in kind of doing what he's doing, though, still. Everyone should be able to speak how they want to feel. However, when you're somebody like him, you hold that much influence, you can speak the way you feel, and you can kind of say what you want to say, but you don't have to have it so it impacts multiple people's lives besides himself. So that's kind of my whole take on that. I think that he needs somebody around him to literally say, no, this is not right what you're doing. Bro, it's sad. That's all, bro. It's sad to watch. It's sad.
There was a time,
and maybe I'm a fucking, I don't know, maybe I'm a buzzkill and I'm a Jewish person that, like, I'm just telling you, it's like it hurts to see what he's doing to himself in his career. I just think that somebody needs to put him in check and not medicate him. Do not medicate him. Put him in check. Be like, yo, bro, like, let's talk about everything. But that's the problem. He feels unstoppable. He feels like,
hey,
I don't know.
Let me give you an example. By the way, I want to congratulate you. First of all, you are the I don't want to say necessarily a snake, but you're the head of the goat when it comes to Twitch streaming. I looked today on Twitch, which, by the way, I'm still banned, but I looked on Twitch and there's so many people. I see Kai with 100,000. I see all these other people with 30, 20. And the streaming community is so big now. And it's so mainstream what streaming is. That's because of you. You were banned for 2 years. You just got unbanned. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that you got banned. Me and you were gonna link up in a few days. Like we're gonna have a good time. Love you, brother. Right? Like we've always had a great relationship. But if you realize, and I heard you say this because I seen on like Fearbook that like you did feel like defeated at a time because you felt like, especially with that ban, it was like really just isolating you away from other creators you love, this and third. Let me give a fictional scenario. If you could, if again, whether you're looking into it too much or whatever, let's say you're Twitch banned. Let's say then they censor your YouTube or they take you off YouTube and you realize things around yourself starts collapsing and you realize either there's an agenda or maybe some invisible hands or people, maybe not all in like cohort saying we're going to do this to Aiden, but wouldn't you, even in frustration, say, these motherfuckers are out for me, bro, and lash out accordingly? I'm only giving you that example because when you ask him, I know it's easy to say what's the right thing or whatever to do. We don't have those perspectives. That's not our reality. His reality, he's watched his bank account get froze. He's watched his lawyers that happen to be of a certain
They happen to be Jewish. And they happen to be Jewish.
And they're literally saying you're going to lose your kids.
Every single Jewish person is evil and all these things.
No one is saying that.
That's my take on it. That's my take.
No, but you're right. Of course. But what I'm trying to say is that what he's speaking to is his POV. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do I agree with it? I've had nothing but positive interactions with anybody of Jewish descent. He feels opposite. Because he feels opposite, should we tell him to shut the fuck up and pretend he doesn't see a pattern? Or should he be able to say what he wants? Yes or no?
I always believe in freedom of speech, but you could be freedom of speech, but you could be a complete idiot. I've been on that path too. People can say what they want to say about me as well. I just know I get it too, Ak. I get why he's doing it. I trust me, I do. I just don't think it's correct to do, but whatever. Personally.
There was a time that you and him were supposed to do something. Is
it from that? Yes. No, I'm kidding. Well, obviously, like I watched your guys' interview. It was very interesting, by the way. I watched it last night.
Let me ask you a question.
Very, very, very.
Do you think I should have edited anything? I was big on not editing anything.
No. I told you to drop it on X. They wouldn't delete it and shit like that.
And by the way, they haven't.
I actually understand everything you're saying about him, why he's doing it. I get it fully. I just still think, what you drinking there, Tito's?
Brother.
Sorry. I just think.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna give you some context. The reason why I'm like you calling that out. So before I did the interview with Ye told me, and I didn't know Ye was tapped in. Ye says, "Ak, no Hennessy before we do the interview."
Oh, damn.
And he said, the reason I'm telling you no Hennessy, he said, when they canceled me 2 years ago, I was off that Henny. And that's all that stuff, which I guess he was admitting to me that pretty much he was a little bit lit. You know what I mean? But like, I was super focused, sober as a motherfucker talking to that nigga. But, anyway, keep going.
Yeah. I've gone down the path where I've had platforming certain people and certain shit, and I realized, like...
Do you regret it?
No, I don't regret anything I've ever done, bro. I really don't. And anyone that says they regret anything, they're just...
Did you platform Nick Fuentes at a point, or am I tripping?
Yeah, I don't regret anything I've ever done, because if I didn't do certain things, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Do you understand? With the knowledge. Like, I don't regret shit, bro.
However, it's the reason why when you get on ban, you get the Hasanabis and all those people. They start talking like, yo, why are you unbanning this guy? This guy's done A, B, C, and D. Do you then feel like, well, yeah, I wanted to hear, I thought I could have like, just really truthful or honest conversation with someone who maybe people don't like. But now I'm like marred with people thinking that because I platformed this person, I believe everything they believed. You know what I mean? And for me, even with dropping this Ye interview, like, for me, I had to also have my own convictions to say, I knew he was going to say some stuff.
Right.
I knew I wasn't going to be in an interview agreeing with everything. I was hoping to do enough pushback and ask questions, but I don't know if people are like, yo, you're standing next to this guy, especially when he told me I'm in a car. He says, I'm wearing this outfit. Hey, you're standing next to this guy wearing this. You must believe this. And that becomes a thing. And for me, I was just like, I do disagree with Ye. Ye knows this. I disagree with him on some things. I agree with him on some, but I didn't feel like, I feel like I would be pussy if I was just like, I'm just going to either edit the whole thing or just run away from it. What's that?
Yeah, I get it, bro. I just feel like I've learned a lot these past few months, right? I've learned a lot, and when it comes to certain things and how to deal with them and shit like that. I just think somebody like him, he's got a family. You got to be very, very careful because, brother, that's what people want to do. They want to separate families. They want to make them feel even worse. I just think he needs to just get the fuck off the internet, focus on being healthy, and focus on being the best version of himself.
Let me ask you this question.
And be with family.
Let me ask you this question. Because everything you're saying, I thought about. I had an elaborate question list I was going to, if we were going to do that, and by the way, we're going to do like the back and forth. We're going to get to that type of interview. When you say family, when he then tells you, okay, cool, if you're saying what I'm doing is affecting my family, but you have no problem with my ex-wife and our kids, how could I take you serious? And that is part of his gripe. He's like, hey.
Can I ask you a question though? When it's very ironic when he has like Bianca, for example, his wife, stripped down all naked, right? In front of like, and do you think that his kids don't see that shit? Like, come on, be real, bro. Do you think his kids don't see that shit? The kids are on the internet. Do you think they don't see that shit? They see it, bro. Come on.
However, she's an adult. They're children. So, you know, again, with an adult, Bianca Sensori is an adult. Like, again, you have autonomy over your kids.
I get it. I'm just saying, bro, that's how the internet is. Mm-hmm. For example, who texts you that? I didn't fucking look at that shit. I was looking at my Twitter. Nobody texts me that. It's just true. Like, I've seen them on TikTok, right? It's like, and I'm not, by the way, like, Ye, he at first, like, I don't want my daughter on TikTok. He doesn't want that. So,
do you think that's wrong? Because I've seen him make some very, to me, wholesome stances for his kids. Hey, I think my daughter's too young for makeup. I think my daughter's too young for certain poses and to be dancing to certain songs. I don't want my daughter to be, yes, granted, I dated this woman that was super sexualized, but she's an adult. My daughter should not take after the woman that I dated because I'm her father and I don't want her to be like that. I think that's fair and reasonable. Do you agree or no?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, well, no, you're right. You're right about that. I just think, like I said, man, I feel like the damage that he's doing, it's not just on him. It's obviously, it's going to backfire. And I just obviously want what's best for everybody, bro. I don't know, man. It's just sad to see is all. That's it.
Wait, why didn't you do your conversation with him? I mean, you have been one to, you know.
I call it, well, we were supposed to do a stream back in 2022. He thought I was fucking testing him. I asked him, we were talking every day for a few days. He was like, he yelled at me and then he blocked my number.
Did you do anything? Or what was that conversation before that?
I just asked him shit like, are you afraid of this? Talk about God, stuff like that. And then 3 years later, obviously, then you saw what happened.
Wait. You just asked me if he's afraid of God and he blocked you?
This was back in 2022. Nick told the story on this, actually. It's like, there's a whole story on it. But, I don't know, man. Like, I asked him, like things like, are you afraid of dying? Are you afraid of this, that, God questions? I don't know, man. Obviously, like, I'm a fan of the music. And it just sucks what I see, but it's okay. I don't know. Back, I think you did great. I think you did what you're supposed to do, and you did amazing. And
would you ever sit with Ye
in public?
What do you mean?
Not in private.
I mean, what I've learned about Ye is that a lot of things that you believe are private are public. So if you wanted
like I would sit with him at the warehouse, not in my house or his house.
Suppose he wanted to do a stream in Japan.
I'd go, right? Because I've said this before too. someone had said to me, I gotta be careful how I phrase it. I would do a stream with anybody that's interesting. I believe in that stuff. I believe in, like, obviously that's why your interview was amazing. I believe in that's what streaming is about, like hitting new heights and doing new shit. Like that's what we're supposed to do. And Putin, yes, Putin. I would do. That's the thing. I would do a stream with literally anybody interesting at all.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, I would do it. Of course I would. Like that's of course. I'm a streamer. I did President Trump. People were mad at me. People are still mad at me to this day. You know?
You know what's so funny? And that's what I was trying to say even with Kanye. I said to him, I said, it's ironic, like people's feelings change. You know, like the first initial big backlash with Ye was when he wore the red hat and he was basically supporting Make America Great.
Right.
Trump won the presidency this year, or was it last year? Whatever. And he's now the majority of the country agree with him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like being MAGA or whatever isn't that of you're just like this secular, very small percentage like weirdo. That's the majority of the country. But at that time, people looked at anybody black supporting that as crazy, which, you know, people's opinions do change.
I know. I know this. And again, bro, like, dude, at the end of the day, act like obviously I just want what's best for him. I know it might sound like I'm hating, but I'm just being real here. But I love your interview.
Will you listen to his album? It's dropping tomorrow. It's World War III.
Okay, World War III dropping tomorrow. That's sweet. What are the songs on the album?
Okay, I'm gonna try to read some of the songs. I might have to censor some things out, even though, you know, we're on different platforms. But still, this is a track listed. World War III is the title track, which is number 1. The first track has Dave Blunt's on it. By the way, Dave Blunt's contributed a good amount to this album, from what I was told. Number 2 is Cosby. So track 2 is Cosby. Track 3 is Freedom. Track 4 is Dirty Magazines. Track 5, which I actually played and previewed here, is a track called Bianca. And track 6 is Virgil Let Me Down. And track 7 is, we'll just say, Hail Someone. We'll just say that. And track 8 is that same someone, Ye and Jesus. Track 9 is Jared. Track 10 is Money and Fame. And track 11 is Nitrous.
Nice. You want to know my thoughts on the track list?
Yes.
Him saying hail, hail.
Let me ask you a question. Especially since you are, do you feel like when Kanye is saying these things, because I also asked him in an interview, in terms of, like, do you feel like Kanye is encouraging people to not like people like you? Be honest. Like, with his rhetoric, with everything he's saying, do you feel like he's encouraging?
There's world, you know? I think there's a difference between Jewish people and certain other Jews. Like, it's just different. It's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's so, like, he's just basically generalizing every single Jewish person. A lot of people do. But you want my honest opinion on that track list? It's fucking horrible.
Okay.
And I think someone that is still fascinating and crazy. He killed people. He killed a lot of people. And, you know, someone like Kanye, or excuse me. He's all for, obviously, God. You know, Jesus was Jewish, right?
By the way, I'll play devil's advocate here. Barack Obama killed a lot of people as well. Trump too. Like they basically agree for whether a military. Again, I'm just playing devil's advocate, but, you know, just to flush out your thoughts a bit. Not that I'm defending that person. I wouldn't even say the name.
I get it. I just think, like, the thing.
I agree.
And it just sucks because there's people that have went and he's making a song about praising that person, you know? That kind of was.
Does it make it hard for you to support him?
Sorry, what?
Does it make it hard for you to support him? Because I do know you love his music.
I love him. I love his music. Like, he's one of my favorite artists, but it just sucks that there's obviously a lot of weird energy on the internet. So I'm gonna actually look like the bad guy here, which is kind of fucking crazy. But I think anyone that is actually liking person that needs to just understand, like, He was evil. I just don't really think there's another way to justify that. But that's why people are gonna take that road and troll. In real life, there's no way they actually will believe that that guy is a good guy. So I mean, yeah.
You know. Again, by the way, I'm with you on a lot of those points.
Yeah.
I do think it's an intriguing conversation. I don't know if Kanye is all the way fully articulate enough to kind of put the points down that kind of match what his, mentality and his rhetoric is. But I would love to see him try to have that conversation with someone that, like you, I could tell, like, yo, you're my man.
Not even me. I would step down. I would have him have a conversation with somebody more knowledgeable on these topics. And I think that Ye would look like really, really bad. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would bring somebody else's. I don't know who would be his probably.
Somebody that knows history, like obviously, like is better than me. I'm not really the best guy that knows history. And even beside Palestine and Israel conflict, like even besides that, I think, like I said, praising in general, he was a very bad man. I don't know why I even have to say that without people understanding. But look, bro, this is running in fucking circles. I think you're doing great for your standpoint. You're being academics. You're interviewing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But there's a lot of hate in this world and separation. And I think that people need to understand that not every person of this race or this religion is bad. I think that it all matters about how you're raised. It all matters about what trauma you go through. How you grew up. It matters about like experiences. That's how you are as a human being. So with that being said, not every single person that's Jewish is bad.
No. I mean, you're preaching to the choir here. I clearly agree.
And right. So preaching somebody like him is. We're running in circles here. I just want you to understand.
Wait, no. So here's what I'm saying. So, how do you think that gets like mitigated with someone like Ye? Because I don't know if
he's not well. I think that's the thing with him, right? He's not well. He's not all the way there right now. He's not well. Now he's a very, very smart person because he's created so many styles of music that are used, but he's not well. I mean, he's just not, right? I think someone needs to just shake him up, be like, hey, and don't medicate him. I have to make it very clear, but he needs help. 100% needs help.
So would you or would you not sit with him? I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when I speak to him in private, I always tell people, I'm like, hey, listen, and hopefully I'm not exposing this guy or whatever because I love him as well. But like, I've seen Uzi, like all that devil stuff. Cool, y'all see it on there. When you talk to Uzi's a regular person. Like he's not like
it's different though. It's different
with Kanye. Whatever you've seen online, if you talk to him, that's exactly how he feels. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah.
Exactly how it feels.
Yeah. And again, like obviously with what I just said, it's not going to click in people's brains. People are going to use it against me. But any logical person understands what Ye is doing is not good. It's creating a lot and lots of pain. And I think he just should just stop and show love speech, right? Like that's sneak ocean. Be love, like show love, right? Like think we were once there, it's not there anymore. I don't know. And that's it. There's just a lot of bullshit. But hey, we're running in circles. You do your shit with Ye.
Yeah. I'll definitely say this. Like you being a friend of mine, I don't know. Like even this conversation, I feel like it hurts you a little bit to hear Ye say all that stuff.
It does. I love his music. 808s, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Like even bro, Watch the Throne. I like all like Graduate. It just sucks. It does suck. It really sucks. It really, really does. I know him. I've been a follower of his music for such a long time. It just sucks. That's it.
Now I feel like
already
we're on like a somber mood now. Anything else to change?
And I don't want that.
To change the
don't
mood
fuck
before?
It up. Go feel good. Act. You did the interview. You fucking killed it. You're great at what you do. And that's why people love you. And I was so happy to see you get a moment like that because you deserve it. You're the GOAT of this shit. You're the GOAT of your world. You're the GOAT of interviewing. You're the GOAT of all this. You're the GOAT who put shit together and make shit lit. That's what you do. I always give you your flowers. And when they try to cancel you out, I was the one to have your back publicly.
Hey.
So people want to say, oh, silence Jewish shit. Fuck all that, bro. I had your back because I fuck with you as a human being. I hate being silenced. I hate being canceled. I hate all that bullshit, bro. I've been there. So I know what that's like.
Hey, I just want to say this. When I went through all I went through in the last month, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is why when people talk about Adin, I don't see race, I don't see ethnicity, I don't see religion. Adin Ross was the only streamer. When I say the only, you can't name whoever you thinking, and we're talking about streamers here because there's other people, but streamers of importance. The only person that said act. Bro, this is bullshit. They're getting on you. They don't like you. We all know who you are. Everybody knows Ak. We know you're not A, B, C, and D. I fuck with you. And Adin told me, Adin says, yo, I'm not going to be one of these pussy motherfuckers that's going to just all the way run for the hills. He says, yo, come do my boxing event with me. I fuck with you. And when I fuck with someone, I'm not a bitch and just sit back until that person just get eaten by everyone. I say I fuck with this person. I'm gonna be honest with you, Adin. This is why nobody could ever tell me nothing bad about you. Like, I honestly, like, this is not even no bullshit. And I've said it, like, me and AJ, we have talks about this. I said Adin's the realest streamer. Because Adin will, even if his audience is saying, man, fuck Ak. If Adin rocks with me, Adin's gonna be like, and I understand that, brother. That's very tough. I want to say thank you for that.
You don't have to thank me. The point I'm trying to make for you is, I get it with all these Jewish people and all these things that people say, but it's not like that with me, bro. Like, it really comes down to it, bro. I fuck with you, and like, I don't ever want to. I would never ever use that against you. So when I'm happy for you that you're back and you did one of your best shit you ever done in your career, it makes me happy. You know why? Because I fuck with you as a human being. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. Like, when it comes down to it, I choose what I like and I choose what I don't like. And they try to get you up out of here for no fucking reason. I know you're not a weirdo what they try to make you be. You're not. You're a hip-hop guy who loves music. And that's what you do. And that's why when you do these interviews and shit, I'm like, I'm glad Ak's getting it. I'm glad Ak's getting this time. I get mad when sometimes I don't see you get these interviews. Because you deserve it, bro. You deserve it out of anyone else. Because you help people out. You help people out. You care. And you do the same shit that I do. If someone's in trouble, you stick right by their side and you fucking you put your shield up and you help out as well. And that's why you're a good individual. So that's why when I watch the interview, I'm this whole time like, Ak got this shit. Ak, there's nobody else I want to see do this shit. You deserve this shit. And that's what I mean, bro. So I don't want to sit here and sound like a hater when it comes to this yay shit. I have my own mixed feelings about it, bro. That's why I'm speaking the way I was speaking. But when it comes down to it, I'm glad that you're getting this shit and nobody else is. So you deserve it, bro. And I love you, bro. And like I said, bro, I'll call you out. I'll call you off stream about everything. But I'm glad you're getting everything going, though, bro. You deserve it. Seriously. Fuck these people that were hating on you. You don't deserve this shit, bro. You're a good person. And it's all love, bro. That's it.
Yo, thank you. Oh, by the way, the last thing, because I know how tough this is. Not only with the yay shit, even the Cardi shit too. Yo, me, you, and Cardi, we gotta go do a stream in Atlanta, man.
It's not gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen. But I'll tell you what, his album is good.
You rock with it, right?
Songs on there. It's got some good songs on there. I hit somebody around him about this shit. It's not gonna happen. I tried. I reached out. It's not gonna happen. But it's okay. I don't blame him though. I don't blame him. If he doesn't fuck with me, let's not force it. He did very well with Kai, and I think you and him should do something. And let's not force shit nowadays. Let's just let shit happen naturally. And that's why I'm so happy when you get the shit because you deserve it. But all love, bro.
Adin, again, I just want to thank you for being a real nigga, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a being with you. I want to make it very clear. Every streamer you've seen, like, they'll call me, especially when it's a hip hop news breaking or whatever. Everyone's calling me. When that time came, niggas act like they didn't know me. The only person that kept texting me, yo, Ak, yo, I fuck with you, yo, whatever. Yo, Ak, yo, pull up to my box, let's go. Ak, I fuck with you. We were even sending each other clips like, yo, these people are hypocritical, bro. Like, this is crazy. I fuck with you. And, bro, I want to thank you for that. But, yeah, yo, by the way, I'm seeing you soon, ain't I?
You are. You're coming to Miami in this room, like how you had it that one time. Let's go.
Yo, are we freestyling or what?
We're doing a lot of shit. I got some shit. Don't worry, I got some shit.
Yo, hold on. Last thing. Did you lock in that boxing match with Fresh and Sneeko?
Fresh didn't want to do it in April. I'm gonna see if we could do it in May, but I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Fresh wants this fight.
What? Oh, we got to get it going.
Totally.
Aiden,
I would love to. I don't think he wants to do it, but
Aiden, you're the motherfucking GOAT, man. I appreciate you so much. To his chat, yo, as I said, everything you're seeing, and I love the streaming community. Even no matter if people are on YouTube, Kick, or even Twitch, it's all one big community. You help further this shit more than anyone else. And bro, just appreciate you, brother. And I'm glad we have a relationship and we're gonna keep continuing to build.
Love you, bro. See you in a few days, bro.
All right, definitely, bro.
All right.
That's my guy Aiden right there, man. Man, we've had a lot of calls. Holy. All right, chat. Yeah, I felt a little bad though. I'm gonna tell you, I felt a little bad on that call though, chat. I felt a little bad because I was like, I don't like.